In this video, I'm going to show you how to create beautiful 3D websites using AI. These are the exact type of websites that companies will pay up to $10,000 for, which you can now create with this very simple process for just a few dollars. You're not going to want to miss this video. Let's jump right in. So let's start with some examples of what these websites look like. So here's one of the websites I built. This is for a fictional car company. And you can see right off the bat, this is a gorgeous website, right? As I scroll through, and you can see I'm just scrolling through the website. It takes you around the car in this beautiful 3D way. It then takes you over the design of the car, gives you sort of like the sleek view around the car, and then it actually opens up the car and breaks everything down. Shows you the batteries, everything inside the car. So incredibly immersive, beautiful designs. And when I show you how easy this was a one prompt design. I took one prompt, copied it, pasted it into the AI system, and it built this website. It is literally that simple. Here's another one I built for the city of Miami. You can see it starts out in the bay, right? So this is like the ocean. It then takes you into the city. It's like an aerial drone into the city, takes you through the neighborhoods of the city, takes you to some of the most popular places in Miami. I'm from Miami, so I recognize a lot of this stuff. Then takes you back to the bay, all the way around back to the bay, so you can see it turn into nighttime. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think what I love about the designs that this AI creates is how well thought out these designs are, right? These aren't like, they're not just throwing together a bunch of images and just kind of slopping something together. This is a beautiful concept from start to finish for this website. Like if I want to see a website for the city of Miami, this is the kind of website I want to see, right? I want to feel like I'm flying into Miami. I mean, this literally takes you into the city of Miami. Super, super cool. Here's another one it created for a private deep sea exploration company. So this is like deep sea submarine tours. I don't know how many people want to do that, but I thought it was a pretty interesting concept. So you can see it takes you around the submarine, and then takes you inside the submarine, back outside, and then it shows you how, the actual components are built for the submarine, I guess to give you a little bit of confidence in the submarine. One last one I'm going to show you here. This is for a real estate website. So it flies you into the home, so like a super cool drone shot into this beautiful home in Miami. Takes you back out to the bay, and then it actually shows you like the components, how the home is built. So super, super cool design. The prompt is going to be in the description. So go ahead and check it there. And I'm going to show you how I built this right now. But before I do, I just want to say, if you're interested in getting a prompt pack, I'm going to be giving away a free prompt pack if you sign up for my newsletter. So I'm going to put a link to the newsletter in the description. It's going to be a prompt pack with a ton of different things in it. There's about 10,000 people sign up to that newsletter. So it's a very exclusive group right now. So if you're interested in that, you're going to want to sign up. And as soon as it's ready, I'm going to make sure you're one of the first people that gets it. So go ahead and sign up right now. So let's build this website. Let me show you how I did this. It's so, so simple. So the tool I used for this is actually Cursor. Now, why I use Cursor? I really like Grok 4.5 fast for this, or high fast. Now, I could use Fable, and I have used Fable with this design. So like Claude Fable. I've used Kimi K3. I've used GPT 5.6. I actually think the designs that Grok 4.5 gives out are better than all of them. I've tried them all with the same exact prompt. The Grok 4.5 ones are the best. They come out amazing every single time. So I just have to recommend it. And the really cool thing is, if you get the $20 plan with Cursor, you actually get a ton of usage. Whenever I use like Claude Code, I can't even build one full website. I literally could not build one full website with a $20 Claude Code plan because it locked me out instantly. Like it used up all the credits instantly. So with this plan, with the $20 Cursor plan, you just get so many more credits. I was able to build all these websites with that $20 Cursor plan. And I could probably build another 10. So you just get way more usage. The model, like I said, is the best at this. So if you want to build this kind of website, this is your best bet, to use Cursor and use this Grok 4.5 high fast model. You're going to obviously have to update Cursor if you haven't already with the latest version, and you're going to be able to see this there. This is not sponsored by Cursor, by the way. It's not sponsored by anybody. All these opinions are totally my own, not sponsored by anybody. I just think these tools are really awesome. So you're going to want to get Cursor. You're going to want to use Grok 4.5. Next thing you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna wanna go to the settings, and you're gonna go down where it says tools and MCPs here, and you're gonna hit open customize, and you're gonna look for the Higgsfield plugin. So you type Higgsfield right here, you're gonna find that, you're gonna enable that plugin, and then you're gonna click authenticate, and you're gonna have to log into your Higgsfield account. Yes, you do need a Higgsfield account for this. Higgsfield offers a really cool MCP that allows you to use things like Seedance, Nano Banana, a bunch of different really cool tools all within Cursor. So you can use Cursor, you can give it one prompt, and it can go and use this MCP and create all the beautiful visuals that you see in these websites using the Higgsfield MCP. By the way, you could also do this with Claude Code if you wanted to. You could connect Higgsfield. You could do the same thing with Fable 5. You're going to get good results. Again, I just think you get a way better result with this Grok 4.5 model, and you get so many more tokens. I don't see why you would use anything else. So go ahead and you will need a Higgsfield account. I think they have like a $20 account that's going to be more than enough to build a bunch of websites. So that's probably what I would use as well. So go ahead and connect that. You're going to want to authenticate. Once it's authenticated, you're going to see it says enabled. It's going to be green here, and then you know you're connected and you're good to go. So once you've done all that, you're going to take the prompt that's in the description and you're going to add something to it. Okay, so I'm going to go to ChatGPT. You don't have to use ChatGPT, by the way. You could use a bunch of different things. I like ChatGPT because it's cheap. And for me, it works great. I have, a plan with ChatGPT, but you could use the free version. It works just as good. You could use Gemini, you could use Grok, you could use whatever. This part, you really don't need a fancy AI system. So you're going to take you're going to take the prompt that I gave you, and you're going to add this. Edit this prompt to be for a blank, right? So these details right here are going to be your company name, are going to be the details of your company. So like, what is my company, right? It's a deep sea exploration tour company via submarine. And then I said you can make up the name and details. Obviously, you're going to actually put the name and details of your company, right? So tell it what your company is about, give it the details of your company, give it the name of your company, and put all that here. And then you're going to write, don't change the prompt in any way, just edit it for the new company. And that's it. Then paste the prompt that's in the description, just like I did here, and run it. And then it's going to edit that prompt, and it's going to give you a perfect prompt for you to then bring back to Cursor and create your website. It's really that simple. Go ahead and screenshot this, by the way, these few sentences here if you want, or you can just retype this any way you want. It really doesn't matter. This isn't rocket science. The important part is that you use the prompt that I give you and then basically have ChatGPT or another AI bot edit that prompt. Now, obviously you could edit it yourself. I could come in here if I wanted to, and I could actually do all the edits here. I could give it the motion studies. I could give it basically more of the details here if I wanted to, like the reveal, all this kind of stuff, art direction. If you wanted to do that, you obviously could. You don't need to. I just use AI. Like I said, I built all of these and with, coming here and doing exactly this. But if you wanted to be more hands-on, you obviously could. So take the actual prompt that it gives you. Once you're done, copy that, come back to Cursor, paste it, and you're done. It'll build your website instantly. Not instantly, it'll take a few minutes, but it's going to go ahead and build your website. Now, the next thing you need to do is actually launch this, right? So you're going to want to actually push this to the internet, right? You're going to want to push it live. It's going to build it locally, but you're going to want to push this live. So the next thing you're going to want to do is actually go to GitHub. So I have a GitHub account here. You're going to need just a free GitHub account. You're going to go to GitHub, go to the home page. You're going to add a new repo here. So you're going to see this new button, click the new button, add a new repo, name it whatever you want, create the repository, and then you have a fresh repo here, right? Which is something I already did. Once you have that fresh repo, go to the page, copy the URL, come back to Cursor, and you're going to want to give it your URL. So I said, great, now push this to my new GitHub repo, and I pasted the URL for my repo. And you can see it did that. It pushed it to my GitHub repo, pushed it to the main branch, and it was done, right? If you don't have GitHub connected to Cursor, it's going to ask you to connect it. You're going to connect it in 2 seconds, and it's going to go ahead and push it. Now, to actually push it live, I used Versal. So you're going to need a free account with Versal. Go to versal.com. I'll put links to all this in the description. Create a free account. Go to your main homepage in Versal. Hit Add New here. Add New Project. You're going to connect it to GitHub. Again, takes just 2 seconds. You're going to see your GitHub repositories here. You can see I can hit Import. When I do that, it's going to create a new project, and I can deploy that right here directly to Versal. It just takes a few minutes. You can see that it already did that here. I deployed my website here in Versal. So here's my project for this website here in Versal, and now it's live on the internet, right? Which is great, super cool. If I wanted to actually push this to a domain, I could go to the domains here. I could buy a domain directly in Versal. I could just search and buy a domain, whatever, domain.com. I could literally just buy it directly here in Versal, put in my billing information, and it'll connect that automatically. Or I can add an existing domain, just give it the domain you want to, you already own, and then it's going to tell you where to connect the DNS here. It's going to say, hey, add this record to your DNS, right? So whether that's GoDaddy, Namecheap, whatever, you're just going to add this record there. It's super simple, and you can ask AI to guide you through that too. It's really, really simple. But that's it. That's the whole process. It really does work. It works really well, and it builds beautiful websites. So please drop a comment. Let me know what you think about all this. If you were able to build a website with this prompt, please let me know the results. Let me know how it turned out for you. And if you like this video, if you like this kind of content, please give it a like. It really does help me out a ton. And subscribe to the channel for more AI tutorials just like this, where I show you how to use the latest AI tools to build incredible things for your business, for your portfolio, for your personal life, for anything.